Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. Today is September 5th, 2017, and today is Tuesday morning. So looking at the economic events of the day as the week progresses. So we've got a couple of things coming out. GBP Services PMI coming out at 10:30 South African time. And then subsequent to a cash rate decision for the Australian dollar, okay, which was a interest rate decision earlier this morning. Governor Lowe will be speaking at 11:10 a.m. I'll be looking at the charts in just a second, but let's see what's been going on. So we're looking here at the Euro USD making a little bit of a progression back. Remember, yesterday was a national holiday in the United States, Labor Day. Last day of the summer, really officially, as we enter right before fall, this transitional time. So things should be picking up now in September. We're starting. This is really from between now and Christmas time, the essential part of the trading year, okay, until the beginning quarter of next year. But for right now, we should be picking up a volume. We should be picking up a lot more momentum as we enter the latter part of the year. So we're here in the Euro USD, and we can see here we just raised a little bit, about 20 to 25 pips yesterday, making some grounds, but we're pretty much leveling off here between 20,575 and this 18,557-ish level. So, we're at the bottom of the range. Okay, is this a clear buy? Is this? No, it's not a clear buy, but it is trading within a range. And with that said, you are at the bottom of the range. So if the closer you get to 1870, 1880-ish level, might be a good place to actually buy it and look in the long run. GBP USD as well. It's just trading in a very tight range, but look for any sort of breakouts in the next couple of days to see anything. Looking at gold, though, we had a massive move last week, okay, to 1345-ish level, 40-ish level, excuse me, and we just retraced about $4 behind that. It was a big gap yesterday that we had. My guess is, with what's going on with North Korea and some of the uncertainty in the markets as we enter this session, is just indicative of what's going on right here. So, ultimately, we still have much higher that we can go. We go 1375, but this is definitely a retracement for gold for the year and a big step, for us. All-time highs for the year. We hit a high of in 2016 of 1375-ish level. So you have to keep an eye on that to see if actually this is going to continue and even make it higher than 1375, which my guess is it may, okay, because if it does make 1375, then definitely see it going to the 1500 level. So that's a big turnaround for gold as we enter the latter part of this year. Looking, however, at oil, a nice bounce here, as you can see, but we are at resistance here, so it may, and we look like we're just breaking above it. So, as long as we don't break this 30-day average, I think we'll be okay on the downside. But just keep an eye on this as this unfolds as well. Looking at the Dow Jones, we're up a little bit this morning after a big gap down from 20,000, 22,000, 20-ish level down to 21,931. It's about a 70-point retracement. But just keep an eye on this today as this unfolds, because this has been relatively weak, okay, even though that we've had this gap downs and fill the gap. I do anticipate if we fail to fill this gap, we can definitely go further down to 21,680-ish levels, 700-ish levels. So keep an eye on that as this resolves itself this week. Looking at the Aussie dollar here, we've really been just, a nice perk this morning, as you can see, and then a fade right afterwards, a correctional move that came right afterwards. We've been trading in this range between 0.7980-ish level and 0.7880-ish level, as you can see here, for quite some time here. As you can see, we've been trading between these two levels. So we're actually closing in at the upper range of it. If we do fail to go up higher here, then I do think that we can retrace further down. But, again, it's really hard to say here because, we're not closer to the resistance line to say that we're definitely going to go further down. And this has been trading in a range for, the beginning or mid of this month for quite some time. So, ultimately, just have to play your levels and play your edges. This is not my go-to for the day. My go-to would probably be oil or gold on the upside. Euro USD, let's just see how that resolves itself in the Dow as well. This is Fred Razak at CM Trading. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.